Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts.
Hey everybody, that's Keith and I'm Dustin. If you don't know that already, well, welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of a special episode here.
I even just said, are you sure?
I've been...
He double checked.
I number.
He does number the videos.
This is Bourbon Country Reacts recording number 500. You guys have exposed us...
It's the Indy 500.
To, well, not yet. Couple months.
But I'm just saying. It's funny.
You guys have... Yeah, I'm wearing Wrightsville Beach. You guys have exposed us now to 500 different country songs.
Yep.
So, with it being our 500th episode, we were just talking about what are we going to do with episode 500.
He's like, hey, what should we do?
And I had the thought, with it being the 500th episode, and given how many of those 500 have been bribes,
True.
the thought was, well, let's go to votes.
Yep.
And that was our plan until we opened YouTube.
Yep.
And at the top, because you guys give us so much country music, our first suggested video kind of caught our attention in a big way.
We think you might like it.
I know it's been requested, but it's not at the top of our request list.
Okay.
But having listened to Jelly Roll's I Need a Favor and having our freaking minds blown.
Yep.
And with that top suggestion being Jelly Roll, I Need a Favor, but with Wynona freaking Judd.
What? Have you guys seen this one?
Because you guys introduced us to Wynona.
Uh-huh.
You introduced us to Jelly Roll.
Yep.
You made us eat our socks.
They were gross, but damn. Worth it.
So, you guys, it's all your fault. You showed us Wynona. You showed us Jelly Roll. We saw that title. We couldn't help it.
We couldn't resist.
This is what you get.
This is what you're going to get. Now, what also is interesting is Keith's like, what do we got for a bottle? Like,
it's that.
We're supplying the bottle. And I just, no shit, this was total coincidence. I did not plan this.
I'm having a Pavlovian fucking response to that bottle.
Are you a little excited? This right here, what we has here, this is actually, and we're going to talk about this more when I get into the bottle. But this is Woodford Reserve, their newest double oaked. And there's some story there, so we'll get to that.
We can talk about that for sure.
For a minute.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that.
Now don't be stingy with that pour over there.
You're just getting like this much. You're not a drop. Just like, that's all you get.
That's mean. All right, so let's check out Jelly and Wynona and see what happens here.
And let me know if you like it. That doesn't look like an even pour.
I only talk to God when I need a favor. And I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor. Yeah, I know amazing grace, but I ain't been living them words. I swear I spend more Sundays drunk off my ass than I have in church. A hardcover King James, only been saving dust on the nightstand. And I don't know what to say. By the time I fold my hands, I only talk to God when I need a savior. I only pray when I ain't got prayer. So who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor. God, I need a favor.
Jesus. And I paid for all I've done. Just please don't let me lose her.
I only talk to God when I need a favor. And I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I? Who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor. And amen.
Oh, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Just
Hanging in there,
just barely.
throwing up prayers.
Like Hail Mary.
If you still there,
Lord, spare me.
oh my God,
Oh my God, oh my God.
hanging in there,
Oh,
throwing up prayers.
like Hail Mary.
If you still there,
Lord, spare me.
oh my God.
Oh, my God.
Only talk to God when I need a favor.
And I only pray.
And I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I to expect a savior?
Only talk to God when I need a favor. God, I need a favor.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
I need a favor.
Yeah, that didn't.
Michael,
hey,
wait.
that didn't give me chills start to finish
Not
or
even
nothing,
a
man.
little bit. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I got one criticism.
All right.
I'm gonna start with that, then we can get into the good stuff. Man, their mixers sucked.
They had, yeah, that's why I did this motion. They needed Wynona turned up. But I saw something in the video.
What'd you see? I couldn't see it that well. It was way over there.
So you guys can tell us, is Wynona suffering from some neurological condition?
No shit.
Because she looked like she almost fell as she was shuffling up. And the entire time she sang, Jilly had hold of her.
And she had a grip on him.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I'm wondering
Oh,
if she's
shit.
got some kind of condition.
You guys let us know. We don't know.
Clearly, she's still got her freaking pipes.
Well, yeah.
Whatever's going on there.
But I'm gonna say Jelly held his own.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I mean, there was no pausing.
No.
There
No. No. Nope. That would have been blasphemy. I'm gonna smack your face. Pow.
Bad key. Bad key.
No.
No.
Good restraint.
Get bopped on the nose with some newspaper.
I actually thought the backup singers were turned up higher than they were.
I think so, maybe a little bit. But Jelly was able to power over that.
Correct.
Wynona still had her range in her toolbox, but I wasn't feeling the power off of her. And I seriously wonder if that's something physical.
Let us know. Seriously.
Yeah,
We're
I'm assuming
curious.
you guys know.
Yeah. One of y'all know.
Yeah, for sure. But we've talked, well, we haven't in a while. Early in the channel, I guess, since we'll do a look back, since we're at episode 500. God, that's nuts. We, at least early in the channel, we talked about this a lot. You can judge whether a song is good or not by, does it make you feel something?
There you go.
Now, given that that was absolutely not Wynona's best performance, and Jelly was pretty well on. I mean, he did all right.
Yeah. He's still.
If you didn't feel something,
You might
you're made of stone.
Yes. Because, like, right through here.
Oh,
man,
yeah, and down my
just-
arms, and yeah.
You just felt it.
Yeah, and as I was
But
watching...
that wasn't the workout.
kind of hurt ourselves in the gym tonight. This is as high as I can raise my arm right now. But
Good thing you don't have to wash your hair.
yeah. I just stick it in the toilet and flush, and I'm good.
That explains a lot.
The one thing that I was thinking, and you guys know me, I try to kind of disregard what I'm seeing on the video because I want to analyze the music.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing that, I couldn't help but think, how awesome would it have been to be in that room
You could
at
see
that
it.
time?
You could see it on their faces.
Yeah.
Like the folks in the room were like, they were eating it up.
They all knew they were seeing and hearing something special.
Yep. You could just see it.
Not quite up there with Pink Floyd's "Comfortably Numb," Pulse,
Fair.
because there may be nothing ever up there with that.
Ever. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. You need to. You need that in your life. If you don't feel anything, call an ambulance.
If you don't feel anything, immediately contact a mental health professional.
Damn. Well, that took a turn. I said an ambulance. Maybe they don't have a pulse, but damn. Now you're just calling them special.
But that song, that performance made you feel something. And I guarantee you the people in that room were feeling it.
Guarantee. Oh, dude. It would have been even, turned up to 11.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
vibe in that room.
I would have started a Teletubby chant. Again.
The shit you come up with. It's so bizarre. It's hard to argue, though, but it's so bizarre. That's what I love about live sporting events, though, and races. Being there, you get that energy.
Oh yeah, man. When you're at the 24 and those cars are coming down into turn 1 at 180, it's just,
You feel it.
it's something.
Saying.
Yeah. All right.
So speaking of feeling something,
I bet I'm about to feel something.
so hold up. You haven't taken a drink yet.
I have not.
That's how powerful that song was.
I know what's in this glass.
Yeah, and he's been he told you he's been salivating.
Yeah.
And you didn't even touch it.
I didn't touch it. Couldn't.
Dang. Well, here, I'll take it.
No.
Clearly, you don't want it. How's that nose?
By God, it smells like the Rick House.
It's freaking glorious. The Rick House with some cherry.
Like dust and all.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It smells like the Rick House.
In a good way.
Yeah.
If you've never been in a Rick House, it is a glorious smell.
A Rick, for those of you who don't know bourbon, a Rick House is where they store and age the barrels.
Right.
Big building, lots of barrels, lots of bourbon.
Generally pretty cool on the floor that you're walking on, and it just smells amazing. So what do you think?
I should have had you pick up the damn bottle when you offered.
So,
Damn it.
so the story behind this bottle. This is really kind of how it all got started.
It actually is.
Legitimately.
So we had been on a tour just looking for something to do.
Who's this we you speak of?
Well, I had been to Buffalo Trace previously. And then it was, if I recall correctly, it was all 4 of us.
Well, we went down there specifically for this because of your ass.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
that's right. Because when I had taken a tour, they happened to have their double oak out. And I was like, whatever, I'll buy it. Drank it, was like, oh, shit.
Here, try this.
Let him try it. Then there was a problem. Because it's a once-a-year run that they do.
Well, and so let's back up a little bit. At this point in time, I was just getting into bourbons.
Me too. Yeah, I mean, I really was too.
And so
But I knew about this stuff.
I'd had Basil Hayden, Blanton's, Eagle Rare, and then you showed me, and I'd had regular Woodford.
Yeah.
And then you showed me this.
And suddenly there was a difference in bourbons. Like a real difference in bourbons.
Yeah.
So then for a couple of years, it was a thing. When they did their drop, we would caravan down as many people as we could get together and buy as many bottles as they'd sell us.
Yep. And at first, it was like a case.
Yeah, you could walk out of there with a case. Well, then it got to, well, 2 bottles per person, and they're tracking that with IDs, and the line is all the way across the facility and around the parking lot, at which point we went, nah.
Right. Like, come on. You got
It's good, but
another part of the channel that's been amazing is all the stuff you've introduced us to from different bourbons. Like, we know how much good stuff there is out there now.
you guys have taught us that there's no bourbon on earth worth standing in line for in inclement weather for hours. Because there's just too much good stuff sitting on the shelf right now.
Yep, you've taught us that.
Then this guy calls me last week.
Yep.
Hey, I've got double oak right in front of me. Do you want a bottle? And I said, how much is it?
Yep, that's literally what he said.
And he said, well, it's 200. Mm-hmm. And I sat there for about 6 seconds and went, too rich for my blood, man.
He passed.
Now
So,
I'm regretting that
I did
decision.
not pass. It's a good thing you have friends. So when he says a bottle, though, the 2 bottles that you could get with an ID, they were little tiny bottles. They're 350 milliliter. That's not a little tiny bottle.
No, that's, oh my God, that stuff is so good.
But here's what's weird.
I so should have got the bottle.
Look at this bottle. Okay?
If Chrissy's still watching, observe the color on that.
Chris, yeah, seriously. Like, what? So, if you can get this now, which you may be able to now that our Total Wine had this, right? You may be able to get it. If you can get it and you got the dough and you love bourbon, this
Do
should
it.
be on your shelf.
Because I'm a 200-pound pile of regret sitting here right now.
He's got not buyer's remorse. But here's what's weird about this bottle. I've literally never seen this before.
What's that?
It's a 700 milliliter.
So they're charging you $200
And taking
and
50 mils.
skimping half a pour off of you.
Yes.
Those shysters.
What the fuck?
Woodford, what the fuck?
I literally went, wait. Because I was all excited. I was like, I got 750 of double oak. Like, that's never happened before, ever. They've never done it in a bigger bottle. It's
Never.
always been 350. And I went, wait.
So let me try and describe this flavor profile for
Go
you.
for it.
It is oak forward.
Well, it's double
Because
oak.
it's double oaked,
Yeah.
which means they're putting it in multiple barrels.
Correct.
Three total barrels, right?
Yeah. Because you have your original barrel that the Woodford's in,
Then they oak it again.
and that's what they call their double oak, which you can get at Costco.
Then they oak it again, and that makes the double.
Right.
So 3 separate barrels. So it is oak forward, but the initial is not a super strong oak. It's there,
Sure.
but it's not super strong. Mixed in with that is like this glorious mix of caramel and vanilla. Like just gobs of that, and maybe a light touch of cinnamon.
That's there too. So I get caramel. I get the vanilla. I get a little dark cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
I get a little bit of that cherry. Mm-hmm. It's just, there's so many good flavors and they're balanced so well. And a little bit of it's like a Tootsie Roll.
So your mid, you start to get just a little hint of citrus. All of your caramels and vanillas and dark chocolates and cherries roll back with it into the mid. But you can just get this little flash of citrus with it. And then the finish, it's like I have eaten a Hershey's bar of dark chocolate. Like dark, bitter chocolate.
I would go better than Hershey's.
Well, I mean, maybe. Go quality. I mean, Hershey's dark chocolate's pretty good though, but
That's okay.
a quality dark, very dark
Like
chocolate.
a German Lindt dark chocolate.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks, Kat.
I'm a chocolate snob now, thanks to you.
You done messed him all up. He won't even eat American chocolate anymore.
That tastes like wax. What is this shit?
And the oak rolls. Well, it's wild. The oak and the chocolate and kind of a dark cherry flavor. Mm-hmm. Never had another drink do this. Roll in and out.
Yeah. They're there at the very front. They kind of go away from it, and then they
come back.
Finish. They're just like, hello.
And then they roll out again. And then they come back. It rolls in and out. Like, just sit there and let it happen. It's really freaking wild.
And it's the finish just lasts.
I'm still enjoying the finish from my last drink. You guys saw how long ago that was. So, hell of a song.
Yeah. 500, man.
500.
500.
Some of you guys have been there from the beginning. Like, we've seen comments recently like, yeah, I remember it was you guys and that other guy.
That other guy.
Yeah, Kyle, I mean.
Those were some... and so, first of all, for y'all that have been here since the beginning...
Thank you.
Seriously, thank you. I think we've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. When he had this idea, I never thought that, like, the community that we have with y'all was a thing. I didn't even know.
We have told people at the car wash stories about the things that have happened in our comments and in the Bourbon Country Reacts community. Just the way people interact with each other and actually showed. And one of them was astonished at the community that you guys have built. We've shown our appreciation for you guys because we do appreciate you.
Yep.
But we've really not, like, intentionally tried to build some community. It has just happened organically.
Yep.
And it is cool. There are a lot of you out there that I feel like I know.
Yeah.
We've just commented back and forth so many times. We've seen so many of your comments.
Yep.
We really feel like we have a pretty good idea where you're coming from. It's definitely a neat thing to see, and absolutely no way we could have predicted that.
And what's really cool to us, we don't give a shit. You guys know this. We don't give a shit about our subscriber counts, our views. Right, that's why we say what we want to say and we do what we want to do.
We're perfectly happy to piss all of you off, which we have done from time to time.
So the ones that stay are the ones that we love.
Yeah.
And the ones that go, we're
Bye.
so happy. So it's awesome. Like, okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, I love the people that slam us in the comments. I toy with them sometimes because they think we care
about their opinion.
They think we care about their criticisms.
Right.
Now, we do this for fun. We're not here to make money.
Damn right.
We're definitely not here to make money.
Nope.
We do this for fun, and it's really you guys that keep us coming back.
That's right.
Without a doubt. So we appreciate you getting us to 500 episodes. I can't believe it's been 500, but we appreciate you guys getting us there because it's been you all the way.
That's right.
We've done, 2 songs on this channel that were not viewer driven?
Correct. And that was one of them.
Kind of. That makes 3, I think. Yeah. Kind of. This was requested.
Right.
But I've thrown a couple in there just because I felt like it.
I know you did one. I can't remember the other one.
Yeah, I think I've done it twice.
Okay.
But, all right. So, guys, again, thank you for getting us to 500. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Drop down in the comments. Tell us what country music we need to check out. Tell us what North American whiskey we need to try, and in particular, Woodford DoubleDouble Oak. And we'll see you next time.
See ya.